entertainment.
Well, that sounds fucking depressing.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. It's Orlando Bloom we're talking about.
It's like that's the headline. You click on it and it literally just says that's how.
Before we get started on this episode, I'd like to do our little shout out with the Timberwolf here. I'm deeply sorry for the lateness of this video. I've had a lot of stuff going on and sadly could not sit down for 5 minutes it takes to edit these episodes to put on the podcast. So please, I apologize with Timberwolf. As always, we have to shout out our Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to post any podcast or anything that you want to record to post out there on the social media, World Wide Web, and just get your voice heard. It's the easiest way to do it, and it's free. It's got everything you need right there. As always, our first ever shout out goes to, with all due respect, the podcast that has no bounds. They just released their new episode 40, The Chiefs Dynasty, Dave, and Super Smash. A really funny episode. I encourage y'all to go listen in on it and give them some love. Our second shout out goes to our buddy Horton. Deal with it. He has his 5th video that just came out 3 days ago where he gets to walk around with makeup on his face in public while his wife laughs at him. A really good family show and just funny to watch what these two do. Go subscribe to their channel on YouTube. That is Deal With It, HNH. Subscribe to him. Show him some love from the Untamed family. And our new sponsors, not really sponsors, but just a shout out, but hopefully one day they'll sponsor us. The Southern Star Brewing Company podcast. They just released their new episode that I was supposed to be on, but due to some things going down, I could not join in on them. But the Timberwolf will be joining in for some of that free beer. Episode 19, they respond to the Greg Abbott crisis that's going around right now with everything going on with the corona. Listening on them, show them some of the Untamed love as well. Also, be sure to try the Southern Star Brewing beer. Sorry, I cannot talk today. They've got a wide variety from your lights to your darks, and I've tried every single one of them, and I can only say great things about them. They've got some new stuff coming out, so be on the lookout for that. As always, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for being the tens of listeners. Stay safe, stay untamed, and wash your motherfucking hands. On to Fuck 2020, episode 10 of the Untamed Texas podcast. Thank you for listening in.
And we're back to the show. Like we said, please support us. Follow Anchor if you have dreams of starting a podcast. It's literally the easiest way to go.
Definitely. Because also, we're not going to lie, we're still new at this, too.
Very new.
We're literally very new. This is day one here. We're just getting our footing. Because I know, did you have this where, like, whenever we said we're going to start this, a lot of people were asking you, like, well, what's going to be y'all's topic? What are y'all going to talk about? And I was like, really, just
everybody under the fucking sun. I'm like, I don't know.
Whatever the fuck we want. Like, we don't have a set, like, I wouldn't put us in a, like, if you were looking at podcasts or whatever and looking up through categories, like you would at, back in the day, you go to Blockbuster, look in a horror section or whatever. Like, I wouldn't put this podcast in like a category. Just we're gonna bullshit and talk about whatever the fuck. Like,
drink sometimes.
Yeah,
fun. All that shit.
Might do some stupid shit.
Oh,
who cares?
Man,
What?
Fucking coronavirus made The Witcher.
We're not talking about.
I'm sorry,
anymore.
but The Witcher is my go-to show, and season 2 is like paused right now.
Season 2 wasn't coming out until like 2 years ago anyway. Or 2 years forward anyway.
It doesn't matter, man. You still haven't watched it, so why does it matter?
No, I have plenty of time apparently now. I've got all the time in the world now.
Yeah, once
Let me guess, is it delayed indefinitely?
No, just something. I don't know.
How long?
I don't know. You want me to look it up?
I mean, why not? Fuck it.
Fucking press this fucking thing. It's fine.
You're a fan of the show?
I'm a fucking G at the show.
I'm a fan of Henry Cavill.
Cavill's
Cavill? I don't know how to say his name. Superman.
Super Trooper.
He plays a good Superman.
He does. Except for Justice League.
Yeah, that was a mess.
It's literally...
That's going to be a big no for me on Justice League. We're not going to talk about it.
Oh, just for 2 weeks.
Why?
I mean, fear. Don't really get that sexy man
See, what gets me is like when they delay shit like this, right? But then it's only for like 2 weeks. So you think in like 2 weeks everything's gonna be fine?
Well, you think
hopefully it will be, but
then the fucking stores close down 2 hours before they're supposed to. Like,
Yeah.
oh wow, in those 2 hours the virus won't just sweep in.
you limit the amount of people who can go in a store at a time. Which I don't know. The way people are acting these days, you probably need to because people don't know how to fucking handle themselves and act on a public. It's ridiculous.
I can't say much. I'm an asshole in public, so
Yeah, but are you harboring like freights of toilet paper and
That's
milk
just
for no
mean.
reason? You know what I mean?
okay. Milk goes bad. People go buy a cow.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know why. Like,
It's literally the worst thing to do.
literally, people, when you go to the store, think about other people, maybe mothers with newborn babies. Don't steal all the baby wipes. Don't take all the toilet paper. It's not fucking fair.
Yeah, it's really not. So apparently, just for information, if we want to record longer and not have that awkward break that y'all are going to hear in a second when this uploads, we're just going to have to find another like recording or use this laptop and just record it from there.
Yeah, because Sean really fucked us here, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Like I said, I didn't expect it to happen today.
We are sharing one mic. too,
Yeah,
mind
and
you.
that's also because it literally worked one night, and then now it's just like
Both mics have worked?
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet if we
I'm not gonna try right now.
I'm not saying do it right now, but I'm willing to bet if we actually give a little more time to look at it, I'm sure we can figure out what's wrong with it. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's just
You know what we didn't ever like we've only been doing this for what, 40 minutes now? And we've talked about
not even 40 minutes, like 33,
almost. Close enough. And
not including that.
we talked about Corona, the end of the world, Trump.
We're gonna talk about the end of the world.
movies.
The world will end in fire and rage. Well, hopefully.
I mean, that's how you would think.
I would hope that zombie apocalypse.
Little did
happens.
you know we're going to be taken out by a little flu. But no, like
if I get taken out by a flu, I'm gonna ask for a reset.
that'd be sad, depressing.
Yeah,
Like
shit.
really, you're just stuck, crippled in your
Fucking-
house, just hurt, just in pain, lights off, just crying in a blanket.
Your last breath is your
Yeah.
last tear.
It's horrible. For people going actually through that, I am sorry. But no, I was saying
Shit.
when we started this off, like we started off with like why it's taking so long, dude. How did we start this from just like bullshitting at work and talking like
Yeah, we were like
damn near bored at work,
literally one
talking.
day, and I think we were like, hey, you know what, I want to do a podcast, and you're like, dude, I've always wanted to do that. I'm like, dude, we should fucking do it.
Let's fucking do
And
it.
then 4 months went, and
Oh.
I bought the
Time and
mics
preparation.
and the computer, and you were just like, yeah, let's do it.
Should have actually gone up. What was it? Last weekend, or a week before?
Sorry.
But of course, I don't know how to schedule properly, so there's that.
And the sad thing is, it was just like, I guess like I can't really say much because we both had some shit go down. So
Well, it's life, dude.
it's fucking.
That's what
life.
sucks. Like, not sucks, but it's part of life, I guess. You plan for shit. Hey, life's like, we're gonna do something different.
Life's a bitch.
Yeah.
And her stripper name's Karma. And she does not have any.
She'd be kind of cool though. She can show you a good time sometimes.
Sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes.
Sometimes. Up until 2020, it was going okay.
Up until 20. Up until then, yeah.
I have a hilarious joke for you.
Go ahead.
Not very hilarious, but I
No.
just found it. I thought I'd share it.
Go ahead.
I broke up with my girlfriend because she screamed too much during sex. Sometimes I could hear it 2 blocks away.
Damn.
Didn't.
That would be a very sad joke to tell someone.
Yeah, dude, I'd break up with her too.
I'd just be like, I guess you're doing her better, bro. Congratulations. Give him like
Sad.
a smooth
So that's another
first
thing.
high five.
You can go on Reddit and follow like jokes pages and fucking.
It's fucking.
There's a page for like everything too. Movies. I'm talking about The Exorcist. I could probably go on Reddit, find that Exorcist, like a fan page, Exorcist there subreddit, and I could probably find that whole story you just told me about on there.
Definitely.
Like every movie seems to have one. Every video game for sure has one.
Yeah, I mean, it literally.
There's podcast ones on there too. That's another thing. It's not just memes or jokes or whatever. There's actually a lot of helpful information on there too that I've learned through that shit, man.
I guess I need to get on this Reddit shit because it really does sound like
It's pretty cool. At first, I was a little bit confused, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it. It's pretty cool."
it's pretty nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good thing.
It's pretty nice.
It's one of the good things about 2020's come out. Actually, no, Reddit's been out for a long time, but it's one I found it like just a couple.
I was
like in January is when I started on Reddit.
What?
So
you're telling me this? No.
Yeah, but yeah, you can only find me on Facebook, and
you need to get
that's
your
it.
Instagram back up.
Maybe for this I will,
Yeah.
but not like just for my own personal. I don't know.
Do it for
Instagram is just like,
shits and giggles
whatever.
because, dude, it's really funny.
It's okay.
It's funny.
I had it for like a long time. I know. I was like, it's whatever.
It's whatever.
Have you ever had Twitter?
I did have a very I had a Twitter account for a very short period of time until I couldn't understand the concept of Twitter.
What do you mean? Like,
I didn't understand it because, like, for example, it just seems like a better way to just send out hate to everybody.
oh yeah, it's a very hateful place. Twitter is,
And I knew if I got into it,
Mhm.
my life would just be consumed by Twitter because I'm a hateful person in nature. I mean, you see me at work,
Mhm.
everything else. I'm just a hateful person.
See, I don't
Sometimes-
know. I think you're deep down on yourself. You're not a hateful person. Like, you
Okay.
might have it underlying, maybe.
Maybe
But,
like borderline. If someone comes up to me like, "Man, I'm just having a good time," the back of my head, I'm going, "Kill yourself." But what I'm actually saying is, "Here, friend, I'll help you." But I have that look of, "Kill yourself," because your bad time to me, just because your girlfriend dumped you, to me that's like, dude, don't even. Go get drunk, any bar. I'm telling you, any girl's a number 10 after 3 shots of whiskey. It's fine. And after a good old half a pint, any girl's a fucking 20. So there you go. It's my solution to things. And I'm also in a relationship.
Yeah, I was about to say, how long have you been with your girlfriend now? And how much longer is it until you're not together
4
anymore?
years, probably 6 months. Depends upon how long she takes to listen to this
Yeah,
first
no shit.
episode.
Yeah, I think you're out of there, dude.
What can I say? She puts up with me, man, which is a very difficult thing to do sometimes. I don't want to put out there and make bad decisions, but as I told everybody,
I think
in our little group,
Mhm.
that don't be mad at me. God just sent me down here to do the dumbass shit that y'all won't do. So I can come back and be like, don't do that. I don't remember what happened, but I know it wasn't good.
Well, I think like everyone's is like definitely susceptible to make some stupid. I know I made some stupid fucking mistakes.
No
And
shit.
everybody does.
Black eye.
Yeah,
Fucking
that was-
come to work one day, black eye. I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened? Mind you, that was also the day we were supposed to shoot the first episode.
Was supposed to be the day, but
And you come back with a
shit
black-
happened.
I'm just like, dude, what did you do?
But nothing bad happened. Just some shit happened. You know,
Some settlements had to be
some
arranged.
settlements, some discrepancies, and then everything's all good.
It is. Everything will be all right. So,
I don't know. What were we? Oh yeah, Twitter.
oh yeah, we're back on.
I don't know
Twitter.
how the fuck
We
got
got
on
to
there.
hateful conversation. Just edit this
But, like,
first 10 minutes out.
Yeah, I was about to say, just edit the whole thing
Part
out.
2.
Take 2.
And
But no-
now everyone who's listening on their headphones just now went deaf because the whole
That's good.
Yeah.
They need a little, everyone needs a little jolt in their lives.
just
Every day I'm
just
driving-
in the background, just go ah!
Every day I'm driving to work, I get a jolt because fucking Teresa loves to like scare. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Do you ever have that? Like,
Do
does
I
your girl
ever
do
have
to
that?
you?
Yes.
Dude, it's fucking horrible. It keeps you on edge. Like,
And then she
all the
wonders.
fucking
And
time.
then she wonders why I flinch
Yeah,
because domestic violence is real.
like, she calls me, oh, you're so scary. You're so scared. Like, no, you're just constantly jolting me. It's
fucking
fucking unsettling.
let a burglar come in. I'll show you how scared I am.
Oh, they won't know how scared they are. They won't be there. After.
They'll probably be asleep. Still asleep. What happened? Why are you covered in blood? Don't worry about it. You didn't care enough to wake up and say, "Here's the bat."
Here's the bat. It's already too late.
Why the fuck do you hand me a bat when there's a shotgun right there?
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that. I mean, I